folks, welcome back to yet another Football Manager 2020 Euro Squad prediction video. That's right, it's the mouthful, it's the epic thing. So what we do in these videos is take a little look at what the amazing computer game FM20 decides or selects for the final 23-man squad for the Euro 2020 for the nations that have qualified. So in this video, we're going to take a look at what the game thinks will be selected, or who the game thinks will be selected by France. So we're going to take a look at those in just a second, but just to familiarise yourself with some of the names that we are likely to see, we're going to take a little look at the most recent squad for France. Now these were the names of the players that were selected for the games, the qualifiers that took place in November, and we're recording this on the 20th of November. So some goalkeepers for you. Obviously, Hugo Lloris is out injured, so he doesn't make this squad, but you probably should expect to see him in the final 23. Alfonso Areola, he is in there for Real Madrid, backup goalkeeper to Lloris. To Courtois from Belgium. But he's in the squad. So Steve Mandanda from Marseille, 34-year-old goalkeeper, bit of a veteran, got 32 caps to his name. And Mike Maganigan from Lille. He's also makes a squad. Into the defence now, we have Benjamin Pavard, Presnel Kempepe, Rafael Varane from Real Madrid. He's the captain of the nation. Clement Legelet. I'm sorry, I'm butchering all these names. He's in there. Kurt Zouma from Chelsea. Lucas Digne from Everton. Leo Dubois from Lyon. Benjamin Mendy from Manchester City. Into midfield we go. It's a very defensive-looking midfield. Tanguy Ndombele, Corentin Tolisso, N'Golo Kante, Matteo Guendouzi, Moussa Sissoko makes a squad. And the forwards, or the attackers, you should say, Griezmann, Lamar, Giroud, Mbappe, Coman, Fekir and Ben Yedder. A couple of names that might not stick out. Guendouzi, obviously with Arsenal, no caps to his names. And Dembele is breaking on the scene right now. He's only 22 years of age. And Ben Yedder, who is 29 for Monaco, he makes the squad. So those are the names that we should possibly see. Obviously, some bigger names are out there. Martial didn't make the squad. Nzonzi, Pogba, Mendy from Real Madrid, Lepotre as well, Umtiti from Barcelona, Hernandez as well. Some other big names you should expect to see in there. So just to familiarise it, let's take a look now at the French team for you, coming at you. So we're going to kick it all off right here, right now, with number one. Who is number one? It is, of course, Kylian Mbappe. That's right. PSG winger, whatever you want to call him, attacker, striker extraordinaire. Obviously was on loan at PSG for his initial season, did absolute bits from Monaco. They made the deal permanent for £159 million, and again he's just continued off where he left off basically last season in this bizarre world, scoring 16 goals, 27 games in Ligue 1. If you want to expand the stats, 21 goals in 39 games, a couple of substitute appearances as well. Obviously he was going to make it, still only 21 years of age. The future of football is right there, and he's French, so he goes. Joining him will be Ferland Mendy, is a name that we did mention briefly in the also rans. He was injured when the teams were selected, or the squad was selected for those qualifiers. So we could expect to see him there as well. 38.5 million pound rated for Real Madrid. Can play down the left hand side, and occasionally down the right. Very further forward if you want to dabble with it. That's where he can go. An okay season for Real Madrid, 20 games, 2 assists, 7.03 average rated. A lot of the games from the bench. But hey, he's going to the Euro 2020s. Joining him will be Benjamin Pavard. That's right, yes. On the books at Bayern. These are still only 23 years old in the real world. £54 million rated. He scored that worldie in the World Cup in Russia. Obviously, he used to play for Stuttgart. They picked him up at the start of this season. £30 million, according to this, 6.97 average rated in this bizarro world, 18 games, 13 of them was from the start, 9 from the bench, still plenty of years ahead of him on the clock. Can play down the centre-back, down the right-hand side, which I think he was doing in the World Cup, and then further forward, defensive midfielder. He can also play as an actual midfielder if you want to go there as well. Versatile and a very good selection. Next up, we have Paul Pogba. Wasn't in the real squad back in November, but of course he will make the squad if fit and available. One of the best midfielders on the planet in this bizarre world. He's wanted by PSG and Real Madrid, but he's at Manchester United so far. Had a good season in this world. 7 assists, 3 goals. 7.10 average rated. He scored more goals as well in the European and Cup competitions as well, adding a further 5. So yeah, Pogba goes. It was no question really. He had to. It was just, you know, injury or something was keeping him out of the squad for November. So Paul Pogba's going, and joining will be Corentin Tolisso, again at Bayern München. They've got a few Frenchies there. 25 years of age, £59.5 million rated. Defensive midfielder. Can be pushed further forward though. A very, very strange, versatile player who can play all over the place in some sort of capacity. So that's probably why he's in the squad, or one of the main reasons why he's in the squad, because he's very versatile and can play. If you're a Blackburn Rovers fan and watching this, much as an Elliot Bennett, basically can play anywhere you know. You put his name on the sheet, he'll even probably go in goal. Corentin Tolisso, he's in there. 7.10 average rated for the season, 6 goals, 27 games in the Bundesliga, and he scored a few more in the cups. He's off. Joining on me, Samuel Umtiti. I can't even say it. Again, wasn't in the original 23-man squad, give or take, for the qualifier, the last qualifying games, but he was injured at that time, so he comes in the rate of £57 million. He's at Barcelona and will remain at Barcelona for this season. It looks like not bad. 22 games, 7.10 average rated. No assists, but he's a centre back. So what do you expect? Oh, hang on a minute. Get back over there. Yep, could play centre back, maybe left back. Should you opt to go there. Next up, Rafael Varane, obviously captain in Lloris's absence in this Bizarro in the real world. Only 27 years of age, still got a good couple of tournaments ahead of him. He'll be in the World Cup in 2 years' time, and then hopefully he should be back in the Euros at 31 years of age. Decent season for them, 30 games, 1 goal, 1 assist, 7.19 average rated. Played a whole bunch more games as well. So very, very important to Real Madrid and very, very important to France. So he makes the tournament. As does Kurt Zouma. Obviously, with their transfer embargo in the real world, he's actually had a whole new lease of life for himself as a player with Chelsea and, of course, the national team. Mr. Loney, prior to this, he was on loan at St Etienne, at loan at Stoke, and at loan at Everton over recent years. But did play quite a few games for Chelsea in this Bizarro world. 16 goals, 2 man of the matches, 7.03 average rated. It's not from first team regular, but it's according to this anyway. He seems to be playing consistently or enough games over in Chelsea to warrant a call up anyway. So he'll make the squad, as will Alfonso Areola. We did talk about him at the top of the shop. He's at Real Madrid in the real world. In this Bizarro world, he's actually on loan at. In fact, he must be. I'm just fooled by this. I'm actually going to open him up on the browser. So, yeah, he's on loan at Real Madrid. I did not know that. He's actually a PSG player, but he's on loan at Real Madrid, and he's played 13 games, 7 goals conceded, 7 clean sheets. Not too shabby. Very, very, still got plenty of good years ahead of him. He's middle of the road age for a goalkeeper, 27 years of age. He's not a youngster, but he's got he should be a first team regular if he's getting in the national squad. Quite surprised that he made it. Are France short on goalkeepers? First team goalkeepers anyway. We'll see. Next up, we have Kingsley Coman. He is in the initial squad here for the qualifiers in November. He is in the squad here for the final deal as the tournament comes around. Wanted by Barcelona, 24 years of age, attacking midfielder, can play down the left or right or even down the middle. Formerly of PSG back in the day, and I think he got a medal. I think this is one of those weird things. He got a medal for PSG, he got a medal for Juventus, and got a medal for Bayern, as in a title winning medal. And he was only 18, 19 or something like that, something crazy. So he was reaping them in at such a young age. But now he seems to be settled over in Bayern. They had him on loan for a couple of seasons. They made the deal permanent. He only played 9 games over here in the Bundesliga, 2 goals, 1 assist, but a very good average rating for those games. He's wanted by Barcelona. Yeah, he makes a squad at 24 years of age. Another very, very good attacking player for France. And joining him will be Ousmane Dembele. He was not in the squad in the real world. Was he injured? No, I don't know. I don't see any injuries in there. So he'll go. Obviously, on the books at Barcelona, formerly on the books at Borussia Dortmund, and who was formerly on the books at Rennes over in Ligue 1 back in the day. Just played a few games, 26 games, only 4 goals, 2 assists for an attacking midfielder who could play down the right, and also as a striker. If they on average, if they want to go there, left all on the right hand side, very versatile as well. He's got the pace that you need to cause all kinds of problems. Flair as well, very, very good player. Unfortunately, he's not really probably getting the game time he wants at Barcelona in the real world. So you never know. You may see him on the move in January in the real world, or in the summer after this tournament. So he goes to the tournament next year, 2020. Joining him will be Nabil Fekir. Obviously, he made a surprise switch from Lyon to Real Betis in the real world, and for a bargain price as well, £18.75 million. And he had an absolute barnstorming season here in this simulation or experiment. 38 games, 15 goals, 10 assists, 7.38 average rating for Fekir. 26 years of age. Still got a good 4 years of primetime football ahead of him. Will it be at Real Betis, or will they they'll cash in on him? Probably. I think they should cash in on him, really, if you spent that much money. Only 59 grand a week as well, according to this. Billy Bargain. Let's get in there. Let's get involved. He goes. As does Antoine Griezmann, the former Atletico Madrid striker. 14 goals in his debut season with Barcelona, 33 games, 7.55 average play. He's a good player, and he's not bad. 29 years of age now. He looks obviously forever baby face, but he's getting on a little bit now. He'll probably make the World Cup squad as well in a couple of years' time. Yeah, decent. Got stats all over the place. Only a couple of little blips and stuff like that, but nothing to really warrant anything else. Valued at 80 million. Obviously, going to be on one of the names of the team sheet. Lucas Hernandez, again, he wasn't in the first team in the last squad, but he was injured. Does play for Bayern. Another one of the French connection over there. 69 million transfer from Atletico Madrid at the end of the 2019 season. 22 games, 7.11 average rated, 24 years of age, can play at left back, centre back, maybe even right back if you want to experiment a little bit. But he goes, as does N'Golo Kante, of course he does. The forever running, forever amazing, and forever humble N'Golo Kante. Obviously, Premier League winner with Leicester, Premier League winner with Chelsea, back-to-back Premier League wins. And he's just gone up and up and up. He actually scored 5 goals, 11 assists in this bizarre world with 7.26 average rated. Probably linked with Barcelona, PSG, and all that kind of good stuff. But yeah, 300 grand a week, absolutely amazing achievement for a guy who's come from kind of non-league football not too long ago. Right up the ranks from the French leagues into League One with Caen. Leicester took a gamble. He's off to the Euro 2020s. Next up, we have Alexander Lacazette. He was not selected in the thing. He wasn't even on the sort of the recent call-up list. So he makes it as 29 years of age, £60 million rated. He had a very good season in this bizarre world, scoring 18 goals, 36 games, 5 assists, 7.28 average rated, 27 goals in total in all competitions. Obviously, he's makes it 29 years of age. Yeah, out-and-out striker. Don't muck about there. Knows where the back of the net is. Will he go? Don't know. Amak Laporte, obviously Man City's centre-back, probably their best centre-back. 7.38 average rated for the season. 24 games, 1 assist, 1 goals, 3 assists as well. Played a whole bunch of games, including a lot in the old European side of things. Still in 26 years of age, good 4-6 years ahead of him. So we could expect him to see with him 2 World Cups times. That's how much football we could expect from Laporte over the years. So he makes the squad, as does Thomas Lemar. He is in the initial squads here for the most recent games. 24 years of age for Atletico Madrid these days. In fact, in this bizarre world, he actually plays for Manchester United. They spent £74 million on him recently as the season come to a close. We've started the preparations for the new season. He's in the squad. He had a good season for Atletico Madrid, 7.68 average rated, 8 goals, 9 assists. That warranted £74 million transfer to Manchester United. So they're there, and he can offer a whole kind of options down that left-hand side. Can be as far back as a left back. He can also dabble on the right-hand side and even down the middle. Again, versatility is the call of asking. Clement Lenglet, he makes the squad as well. Again, I'm not really familiar about this guy. He's still 24 years of age, got 7 caps 1 goal in the real world. According to this, he's just got the 1 cap, so that's an unwanted, incorrect statistic by FM. 28 games, 2 goals, 7.32 average rated. I think he's probably one of the first, one of the main defenders for Barcelona in this simulation. He makes the squad. Next up, we have Hugo Lloris. That's right, 33-year-old goalkeeper. He's probably captain of the nation. He currently injured. He's out for a while, maybe into January, February. He makes the squad. 29 games, 34 goals conceded, 6.82 average rated. He's a good, but, experienced keeper. He'll make the squad, no questions. Mike Mayagan, he also makes the squad. He is in the preliminary squad or the early squad back here in November for Lille. £6 million rated, a bit of a bargain out there. Maybe you guys want to pick him up if you're playing the game. Playing for League One, obviously Lille in the Champions League this season. So he makes the squad. Anthony Martial for Manchester United, valued at £65 million. Barcelona sniffing around it in this world. Decent season for United, 13 goals, 37 games, 3 assists, 19 goals total, 52 games as well. So Martial makes it to the squad, as does Blaise Matuidi at the Zebra, which is, if you are a FM player, you should know it's Juventus. I need to get the name fix in here so to correct that. But he is at Juventus. 31 million, 31 years of age, getting on a little bit. Sorry, 33 years of age. Scrap that. Experienced defender, been there, done that. 89 caps, 9 goals. Can play left-hand side if you want to go there, but mainly down the middle. Very, very good player. Kylian Mbappe, of course. There we are. That's the last guy. So let's take a look at the squad in whole. There it is, in all its glory. Do you agree or disagree with FM20? Get your own predictions in the comment section down below. Stick your whole squad in there. While you're at it, make sure you check out my own 23-man prediction for this squad. It should be live on the channel right now because I try and do these in tandem, so they're alongside so you can compare. In fact, there should be a little icon at the end of the video, so make sure you check that puppy out. But yeah, folks, that's it. But we won't find out until May if the simulation is correct, or if I'm correct, or if we're completely well off the mark. So make sure you come back around and check that sucker out in the future. Until then, I'll let you get out of here. Make sure you give this video some love in, smash the thumbs up, smash the subscribe if you're new. New Football Manager 2020 videos every single day. For the next few weeks, you're going to see a couple more of these bad boys. Until then, ciao. Thanks again for watching. Please like, share, and most importantly, hit the subscribe button to keep you bang up to date with all things Blackburn Rovers related, Championship related, football related. We've got it all covered right under one roof. And while I still have you, please be sure to check out some of the old videos scattered along here. I hope.